Title: The Strange Phenomena of the Last Decade That Still Haunt Us. Opening scene: dark screen. Slow, mysterious music. A radar sound begins. Narrator: For decades, people who spoke about UFOs, strange lights in the sky, and unexplained phenomena were laughed at. They were called dreamers, conspiracy theorists, people chasing shadows. But then something changed. The cameras became clearer, the witnesses became more credible, and the secret started moving from dark internet forums into official government reports. Former President Barack Obama once joked that alien life is real, but later clarified that he had seen no evidence of alien contact during his presidency. Still, his words were enough to ignite global curiosity. Then, Donald Trump added fuel to the mystery, promising that new government UFO and UAP files would be released, calling them very interesting. And suddenly, one question returned louder than ever. What if some of the strangest things we have seen in the last 10 years are not just mistakes, myths, or misunderstandings? What if some of them are still unexplained because the truth is stranger than we are ready to accept? Part 1. The UAP files. Visuals: military jets, radar screens, night sky, infrared footage style. Narrator: The first mystery begins not in a desert, not in a secret laboratory, but in the skies. Over the last decade, the term UFO has slowly been replaced by UAP, unidentified anomalous phenomena. It sounds more official, more scientific, but the meaning is just as disturbing. Objects seen in the sky, at sea, or near military zones that cannot be immediately identified. In recent years, the Pentagon and U.S. intelligence agencies have received hundreds of UAP reports. Some were later explained as balloons, birds, drones, aircraft, or satellites. But others remained unresolved because the data was not enough to explain them. The 2024 UAP report said ARO received 757 reports during the reporting period, with the total number of cases under review rising to more than 1,600. Some videos show small objects moving across infrared sensors. Some appear near military aircraft. Some are described by trained pilots who know the difference between a bird, a drone, and something they cannot explain. But here is the most chilling part. NASA's independent UAP study did not find evidence that these objects were extraterrestrial, but it also said better data is needed before many cases can be properly understood. So the mystery is not solved. It has only become more official. Part 2. The First Visitor from Another Star. Visuals: deep space, strange object passing through solar system. Narrator: In 2017, astronomers saw something that had never been confirmed before. An object entered our solar system from interstellar space. It was named Oumuamua. It came from beyond our solar system, passed near the sun, and then began leaving forever. But it behaved strangely. It was not a normal comet. It showed unusual acceleration. It did not have the obvious tail expected from a typical icy comet. Some scientists believed it was a natural object, possibly a strange fragment from another star system, but others asked a more dangerous question. Could it have been artificial? Could it have been a probe? A piece of technology? A message that passed us too quickly for humanity to understand? Most astronomers consider Oumuamua natural, but its exact nature is still debated because scientists had very limited time to observe it before it disappeared into deep space, and that is what makes this case terrifying. It came from the darkness between stars. It passed through our neighborhood. Then it vanished, and we may never know what it really was. Part 3. The Drone Swarms. Visuals: rural night sky, blinking lights moving in formation. Narrator: Between 2019 and 2020, strange drone swarms were reported over parts of Colorado and Nebraska. Witnesses described groups of flying objects moving at night, sometimes in grid-like patterns. They were not just one or two lights, they were formations, organized, silent, searching. Local authorities, federal agencies, and the public tried to understand who was operating them. Were they hobby drones? Military tests, private companies, something else? The strange thing is that no clear operator was publicly identified. The skies were full of movement, but the source remained in the dark. And that is one of the most frightening kinds of mystery. Not when something appears impossible, but when something appears organized. Part 4. Havana Syndrome. Visuals: embassy buildings, empty hotel rooms, sound waves, blurred faces. Narrator: Another mystery did not appear in the sky. It appeared inside people's heads. Starting in Cuba and later reported in other places, diplomats and government workers described strange symptoms: pain, pressure, dizziness, hearing problems, and cognitive difficulties. The phenomenon became known as Havana syndrome. Some believed it could be caused by directed energy. Others suggested environmental causes, stress, illness, or other explanations. Official investigations have disagreed over time, and the subject remains controversial. But the mystery is powerful because of one question: what kind of invisible force could make people feel attacked without leaving a clear weapon behind? Whether the final explanation is technological, psychological, environmental, or something else, Havana syndrome became one of the strangest modern cases of an unseen threat. Part 5. The metal monolith's visuals: desert landscape, shiny metal pillar, people approaching slowly. Narrator. In 2020, a strange metal monolith appeared in the Utah desert. It stood silently among red rocks, like something placed there by a hidden intelligence. Then it disappeared. Soon after, similar monoliths appeared in other countries: Romania, the United Kingdom, the United States. Some were likely art projects, some were copycats. But the global reaction revealed something deeper. People wanted it to be mysterious. They wanted to believe that someone, or something, was leaving signs. The monoliths may not have been alien, but they proved that mystery still has power over the human mind. A simple object in the right place can make the whole world ask, who put it there, and why? Part 6. The mystery of fast radio bursts: visuals, radio telescopes, space waves, flashes across galaxies. Narrator. Far beyond Earth, another mystery has been pulsing through the universe. Fast radio bursts, powerful signals from deep space lasting only milliseconds. Some repeat. Some appear once and are never heard again. Scientists have connected some of them to extreme cosmic objects, such as magnetars. But not all questions are answered. Why do some repeat with strange patterns? Why are some so powerful? What exactly creates every one of them? These signals are not proof of alien communication, but they remind us of something humbling. The universe is speaking all the time. We simply do not understand all of its language yet. Part 7. Why the mystery feels different. Now visuals, news headlines, Congress hearings, official documents, night sky. Narrator. The last 10 years changed the conversation. Before, these topics lived in movies, late-night radio shows, and conspiracy books. Now they appear in government reports, NASA meetings, congressional hearings, military databases, official archives. The U.S. National Archives has even created a collection related to UFO and UAP records, following legal requirements connected to public transparency. But there is a strange tension. Officials say there is no confirmed evidence of extraterrestrial life visiting Earth. At the same time, they admit some cases remain unresolved. And that space between not alien and not explained is where mystery lives. That is where imagination grows. That is where fear begins. Final scene. Visuals. Earth from space, then zoom into a dark sky full of stars. Narrator. Maybe the truth is simple. Maybe most strange lights are drones. Maybe most objects are balloons. Maybe most signals are natural cosmic events. But maybe, hidden among the mistakes, the false alarms, and the ordinary explanations, there is one case that is different. One object, one signal, one file, one recording, one witness, one piece of evidence that changes everything. Because the greatest mystery is not whether we are alone. The greatest mystery is this: if we are not alone, who already knows? And why have they not told us? Fade to black. Text on screen. The files may be released. The answers may come. But some secrets do not disappear. They wait. Ending line for your channel. Narrator. If you love mysterious facts, hidden truths, and unexplained stories, subscribe to Mystery and Facts. The next secret may be closer than you think.